We're on the fourth episode of Behind the Lenses with Sneaker Box, Sneaker the Shooter. What's good, man?
What's going on, Vulture
You
Visions?
feel me? I'm good. But man, let the world know your general bio.
Well, where do I start? Well, name Sneaker Box, you feel me? 23 years old, North Miami all day, aka Sneaker the Shooter, you feel me? Basically, I'm a graphic designer. I started off graphic designing middle school. Then I took the love of photography, as you can see from my main man's here, feel me?
Okay.
And basically, that's the general information.
Okay. So, what really made you want to move from the graphics to the photography? Or you still doing graphics and photography?
I'm still doing graphics, you feel me? I could never leave graphics. That's my first love. But how I started photography is, like I said again, because my main man's here, you feel me? I've watched Vulture Visions, you feel me, from years. I watched them hustle, learn everything about photography, basically. And I seen that he really loves it, you feel me? So then I came in a group called the Party Crash, you feel me? And then Vulture Visions handed me the camera for the very first time. I'm recording whatever. I see how much energy I got from it. How can I put this? When a person how can I say this? Sees the camera, they just get all God, wow, and they just want to be on camera. You feel me? So I like that positive energy. You feel me? And I love creating stuff. I love creating stuff. As in graphics, I love creating stuff. Visual art is always the best art, and I just love doing it.
All right, I like that. So since you said the way people approach you when you're doing this thing, what keeps you going in this game? Is it the love? Is it the fee? Is it just creating? Which one is the one that keeps you going?
The answer, my boy, would be all of the above.
There's no one that's winning over it. They all equally share something.
I mean, the passion honestly would be the
above,
top one, and
above.
I love creating art. I can create anything from scratch for me. A random person, you can turn them into anything that you want. Also the competition. I love the competition between other creators.
Yeah, so you like being competitive?
Especially from Vulture Visions. The man drops so much content. I'll be like, yo, where does he find the time to do all of this? And be like, yo, I gotta catch up, I gotta do this. Then I could think of a random shoot he already did. I'll be like, damn, all right. So let me just recreate it in the sneaker way, you feel me? So I would say is pretty much just that. The competition and the passion.
Okay, so what camera do you use?
Camera I use right now is my Panasonic G7 and the Sony A7 II.
Okay, so what camera did you start off on?
Camera I started with is the Canon 7D.
Yeah, that's my shooter. That's my baby. But okay. So hey, look, all shooters, look, you don't have to get a fancy dancy camera. Let them know you don't have to get a fancy dancy.
You really don't, cause you can honestly use any camera. Only thing I would tell you is every creator told me, learn your camera. Learn it inside and out. Learn all your functions, all the settings, learn everything. Any camera is perfectly fine as long as you learn it and you know all your settings, what you're shooting, either outdoor, indoor, studio. Just learn your settings.
All right, so I know we coming into 2018 and it's crazy. It's so much programs people use to edit. Which one do you use?
For photography, I use Lightroom, and for videography, I use Final Cut Pro.
Why do you choose these over the other programs out there?
Because honestly, those are the first programs I started with. And I feel comfortable using them.
With it? When you're shooting, do you prefer to edit or do you like raw photos better?
I like to edit. Don't get me wrong, raw photos, some of them be coming out clean, but then there's other photos that just need some tweaking. So I like editing over the raw footage.
Okay. So which camera would you choose over, like, it's so
Oh,
much brands.
you don't even have to finish that question, boy. The Sony A7 wins right now in my favor. I love the camera. I love everything about it.
So,
Like, it
so,
feels perfect in my hand.
so you're choosing Sony line over Canon
Oh,
line.
of course. Of course. Like, hands down.
It's no subjective about
Oh.
that. Just Canon. I mean, I'm Sony.
Just Sony. Hands down. Hands down.
All right. So, have you worked with any other photographers, videographers in your
In my line,
Yeah.
I've worked with a few. I could mention I've worked with Ride On Photography, Simple Fills. I kind of worked with Vulture Visions too, during the party life, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I've also worked with, I can't remember his name. Can't remember his name right now. But I worked with a few.
You worked with a few?
I worked with a few.
Is there anybody that you look up to that you want to work with? It could be photographers or videographers.
Honestly, well, that's actually two questions in one. There's one photographer I really look up to, and that's Vulture Visions. I mention this to him like almost every day. Like, I look up to him, his grind, his ambition, his everything. Like, I look up to him. But one photographer that I would really want to work with would be Enery.
Oh yeah.
His editing skills are amazing.
Yes.
That is one
I
photographer
can
that I
agree
would
with that
honestly
one.
would love to work with.
I agree with that one.
His editing skills are just out there,
ridiculous.
dog.
It's out of it.
I gotta give him
his
his
world.
props for that.
Okay, so I know there's many ways you can go by getting a picture. What is your general setup? Is it one light setup? Is it no lights? Is it using basic sunlight? What is it?
Well, it all depends on the type of shoot, honestly, because there's different types: outdoor, studio. So it really doesn't matter. I'm like good with almost anything.
Which one do you prefer?
I prefer studio shoots because the lighting is always perfect. 2, 3 lights, 1 light, the lighting is always perfect.
I like that you said that. So, I know it's many things that come into making a picture. Which one you think is more important? Is the camera, the lighting, or location?
I'll say it's the lighting. Lighting is everything. Lighting has to be everything.
Okay.
Then it's the camera.
So no, you didn't think about the lens choices either.
Oh, lens choice. Oh, 50. Off rip. 50.
Okay, so let's go to the next question. So, how do you go about getting clients? Let's not go deep into the dive. Is it more through word of mouth, or through social media, or through business cards?
I'll say it's through social media, because anybody can tell you, oh, this guy takes pictures and he's good. But until they see your work, that determines it all. So I'll say social media.
Okay. Let's jump in from after that. Let's jump into pricing. How do you go about pricing? Don't say your numbers. We don't even know the numbers. Do you go by packages or do you go by hourly rate? What is your way about going about pricing?
I go by packages. It all depends. Like birthday shoots, studio shoots, couple shoots, weddings, stuff like that. So it goes by packages.
So among the gear that you do have, what are they?
Camera, of course, 2 lenses, the light, extra batteries, and also the light filters.
Is there anything that you wish you hadn't bought?
Actually, no, because I actually use almost everything. Yeah.
So is there anything that you want?
Some studio lights.
Your
it would be some studio lights.
Studio lights?
Yeah.
Okay. You want those studio flashy?
The studio flash also. also the studio flash.
All right. So, has there been any place that you wanted to travel to do different photography or videography?
Oh, of course, the desert. I would love to travel to the desert because I've seen some really cool, really amazing pictures in the desert. So I want to go to the desert.
Okay. So, among your favorite picture, what did that picture consist of?
Ooh, the perfect model, the perfect lighting, the location, and wardrobe.
Mm. So wardrobe. Why does wardrobe matter?
Just to like give you like the type of image that you're trying just to get, cause like every picture like needs to have like a specific outfit, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
just to like show you the
Deliver
type
a
of
vibe.
picture that you're doing and the vibe of the picture, basically.
So when you're shooting, does angles matter?
Most definitely.
Why does angles matter?
Cause some models I come to realize have like different angles where they look better. No, like no. I'm not trying them or nothing, but like I'm just saying, like they like have their spots. You feel me? Where the lighting is just perfect, and you gotta like hit that like perfect angle just to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say angles really do matter.
What is your general settings when you're going into shooting? Do you like do you go for like those more clear pictures, or do you like the when your background is blurry as shit?
Where the background's blurry and all you can see is your subject. Everything else is just blurred out, and all you see is the subject.
So you like your subject to stand out in your pictures?
Most def.
On the videography, you think of everything. So, what do you prefer doing, handheld or stabilized?
Handheld.
Handheld?
Because you get to move around more.
Without having so much extra gear.
Exactly.
I agree. So, when you're talking about your style, what is your style? Is it a fun style? Is it more focused on branding? Or what is it? Put it, you don't have to give it a word, but you can explain what's your style.
I'll say my style is a mixture of both. Because every time I try to shoot, I have fun with it. It's not just like, I try to keep it like professional, but at the same time comfortable for myself and the subject, you feel me? So I like a fun environment.
All right. So what's the hardest thing with shooting parties?
So much people in your face, though. When you're trying just to focus on one thing, another person just like jumps into the frame and the focus is just like all messed up. So it's just like, that would be it. Like, it just be too crowded, but you signed up for it. You're recording at a party, so it's like, you got to get used to it.
So on the difficulty scale of like recording like a regular situation in the party, what would you put the parties on? What scale?
On a scale of 1 to 10,
yeah,
I'll say like I give it about a 8.5.
Okay.
Because at times it could be like
it could be
easy and clear, but then like if it's cluttered, then it's just all messed up.
Hard. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this. 'Cause I'm asking every photographer, because I know every photographer and videographer did this. How do you feel about free work, and do you do it?
Free work, like right now in my position, is not bad because like I get to connect with like a lot of people, and like at times some people might not like have the money just to pay for stuff, but they need it. So you feel me? I look out. I'm the type of person like I don't get mad. Like if I'm capable just to do it, I'm gonna do it for you. Feel me? So I don't got a problem with it.
Okay. Why do you feel that doing free work is a good thing for an upcoming beginner?
When you do free work, you get to show people like your work like firsthand, cause like you're not gonna charge nobody. You're not gonna charge nobody and they don't see your work. You feel me? Like, like it's just like how can I put this? Like Jordan, like damn, how can I put this? Jordan, like he releases shoes and give you the price of it, but like you don't know like how the shoe looks, how it feels, or whatever. Like so, he's just gonna give you a price.
Yeah,
and,
like, you gotta show something.
Exactly. That's how I feel it is. Giving people a taste of your work, cause like you give them that, then they come back and they be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay you for this, cause they came out amazing. So like you don't charge them, but they still give you something.
So it might be a way of them pushing you on to the next gig.
Exactly.
All right. So thank you for answering all those questions. You feel me? But this is the big question I gotta ask you. What's next for you?
I haven't really thought about that, but honestly, if I could say what's next for me is I would like to travel to China, because China has a lot of artistic areas and a lot of artistic structures that I would love to photograph. I would love to travel everywhere, basically all over the world, meet new people, and then hopefully one day open up my own shop, my own studio.
Mm. Is it gonna be based only on photography or what?
Honestly, no, cause like I said, graphics will always be my first love. So I would have a photography like place and also a print shop where I could do like shirts, stuff like that, other graphic things.
Hey, y'all better get on that. Y'all better get on
See your
that.
shirt? Made and designed by me.
All right. So where can they find you? What's all your social media platforms?
Me, if you need me, you can follow me on Instagram at I'm the dot shooter, and my main page sneaker underscore box. Feel free to contact me, hit me up about anything you need. Graphics, shirts, like I said, I also do graphics, so hit me up. And so it was my pleasure with my boy Vulture Visions here. Y'all get at him, feel me, creative director, sneaker the shooter.